played that anywhere, people would know what it is, right? And there's a very good reason for that. Those, if you like, 4 arpeggios and then the B, the D note to the B, I think on the record they play octaves. You know, like that. D, B, and then come off the B flat. They do that bit at the end, right? In a live situation, particularly if you're the only guitar player in the band, I think I would go. Right, but you know, on the record. By the way, the production of this by Tom Werman is unbelievable. It came out pretty much the same time as Aerosmith's Rocks, which was produced by Jack Douglas, and Derringer's Sweet Evil was produced by Jack Douglas. And for me, they're like the template of what a rock album should sound like. Montrose, you know, by Ted Templeman. Those albums, right? They just, to this day, they sound great. They sound better than almost anything before or since, to my ears. Right? So, in Big Eyes, the first thing you hear is the 4 arpeggios, and the 4 arpeggios are this. And I think even without any phasing or flanging or whatever, I think most people say that's kind of Beatles-ish, isn't it? And as soon as I hear that, I just hear. You know, I want you, she's so heavy. A lot of the guitar, sadly, is tell you what, the mug and the guitar match today. So there's a massive step forward. A lot of the guitar is about secrets, you know, and it's a real shame, you know, and it's much better if someone asks you something to go, yeah, sure, I'll show you that. Because you know it's still going to be you. You know, I could say to Rick Derringer, could you show me that bit? You know, it doesn't make me Rick Derringer. It just makes me a guy who knows a bit that Rick Derringer played. So I would say, please, if anyone says to you, you know, what is that bit? Tell them. You know, you'll both feel better for it. These chords are called augmented chords, right? And the reason for that is if you play a diminished chord such as Led Zeppelin in 10 Years Gone, that chord, a diminished chord is formed by going, I'm going to say this really simply because you know it's a fairly simple thing, up 3 frets, up 3 frets, up 3 frets, up 3 frets, and 12 is divisible by 3. And that's why you get like Pat Thrall and Gary Moore, they'll do. You know that diminished run, Pat Thrall does it in Snort Whiskey and Gary does it in The Stumble. You know that one, right? An augmented chord is go up 4, go up 4, go up 4. Sort of hammer horror, gothic, doomy sounding. And you'll notice 4 is divisible by 12 too. So that's what these chords are at the start. So an augmented chord. Right? Up 4, up 4. And the first one comes off an F sharp, so if you want the notes, it's F sharp, B flat, D. Just jump up a string. Right? So you've got. Halfway through. We then get this. They're no major tonic, although the verses are in G. Then you get your E. So we've got the F sharp off a B, this E chord. It's kind of like an E minor, then an E minor underneath. That will always be wistful, no matter what. that's the intro. F sharp, B, E, no hands, go up 2 frets. And then we move to the B, so we go D, right? If it was me, I would go. And then into that bit, right? But if you listen really closely on headphones, it's an album that sounds great on headphones. You can hear Rick's playing, I think, right? This bit, right? So that's, again, this pesky B flat, B, and then to the E, right? And at the end of the song, and then it leads into the song itself, which is in G. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. C. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Right? Now, what Rick Nielsen plays is real Keith Richards stuff. It's down here. I don't actually have the stretch. It's hurt my hand already. And then that bit, and then back to. No. There's a middle section too that goes. It's all these outside notes and it sounds fantastic. So the middle section is E, E flat, E. Then to the B, B, C, then to A. So that's 2, 3, 2, nothing. The next bit's easy because it's 2, 3, 2, 3. Put in that chord there, the B, E flat, G. And then we're into Rick's solo. In the other video that I did on Rick's solo, what I said was I've missed out the first bar. And there's a reason for that, and that's it kind of deserves a video of its own. The first thing you really hear is the G. And we're into Rick's solo, right? But there's some tremolo bar wildness going on just before. So before you hear that bit, you hear some tremolo bar wildness. Now I would tell you what it is, but I don't know, right? Because it's like these atonal noises from the bowels of hell. That's the best way I can describe it, and it sounds great. So, you know, do it whatever way you want. Broadly speaking, I think we're looking for a G, you know, or an E. So you could take the you could do that. You could take the bar right down, bring it up, whatever you want, whatever thing. You could even do it in, if you were recording it, you could overdub a chord, say in the C. And a G. And a B. Right? So the simple answer is, I don't know what he plays there. It's some wildness of the bar. I would be tempted to go and get into it that way, because I really like that, you know, that harmonic just behind the 3rd fret on the G string. I'm sure, you know, as I say, I've seen the band live 5 times. I'm sure Rick feels no pressure whatsoever to duplicate exactly what was played on the record. So just do the wang bar bit, and then that leads you perfectly into a little shake of the bar. Now, when it comes out of Rick's solo, comes out of that, there's when it hits the C chord, it goes right the way down. Like I said on the other video, it kind of sounds to me like you're hearing the G. Again, it goes right down to the bowels or wherever. And then Tom Petersson just plays the pumping. You know, down picks or alternate. It's not the way you look. It's not the colour of your eyes. It's not the colour of your hair, sure. So that's it, Big Eyes, by the fabulous Cheap Trick. Do we have the technology? Not really looking like it. I think what we might have to do is go